All right. So the current situation was you people had entered the village of Stonefields. You had well, four of you already knew each other, but you met up with a fifth person there, with Anna, who was at the time in the middle of a duel and completely annihilated her opponent. At which point you met Jason Burns, the person who had invited you there for a job that seems to include you guys going to a mine of his where people had started disappearing, stuff had started happening, and he wanted you guys to make sure that it was safe for his work people, and he offered to pay you for that. So you guys went there, fought off a couple of scorpions, because apparently one of you guys knows how to put up scorpion traps. And you reached the mine where a couple of people were standing outside. You pretty much took away their clothes and got them running in the desert, which was very friendly of you. After which you smoked out everybody that was still in the mine. So you killed the last couple of them, and now at this point in time, you're standing in front of the mine, which is still full of smoke. And if I'm not mistaken, Abigail was able to figure out that, you know, everybody that was still inside the mine was dead, apart from the fact that there's still like this small elevator that goes down where the smoke can't reach at this point. So, with that in mind, what are you guys gonna do?
So
Gals.
the poker game is done.
Oh yeah, and you guys had a poker game, which was won very convincingly by Blaze.
Boo.
You cheat.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you guys that he didn't, but hey.
Neither am I.
Also, I'm gonna switch chairs because this one cracks too much.
And by the way, it's us that cheated.
Yeah, technically you cheated, Abigail. You tried to take back your money.
Okay, yeah.
Don't
Fine.
lie to us, damn it.
So we wait about 2 days for the smoke to clear up.
You can certainly do that if I'm not going to murder you with some critters at that point.
So, what's Smoke's greatest enemy?
Water.
Yes, that's how that works.
A chimney.
Oh god.
And apparently we got some information that there is a chimney.
There should have been a chimney.
Yeah.
But apparently not.
Maybe it's just blocked and we need to unblock it.
Yes.
Let's send the fox in and let him look.
Again?
Yes, again. And that's not No, yeah, it's okay. Just go further. Go on.
Let's just try and cover our faces and head in, since we know the way because of the fox.
Then
Do we have water?
Yes, we
you
have some rations.
You have bladders.
Oh yeah, and we have the clothes and probably the things of the guys that we sent home naked.
That is also correct.
So I take some of his shirt and douse it in water and then put it before my mouth.
I look strange to you.
Like one of those bandits that has those cloths. How do you call it? Bandana? No.
Yeah, that's
bandana.
also a term. Bandana. That's around your head though, but
Yeah, but then
Yes, I
in front of your
follow his
Yeah,
lead.
I also follow the lead.
I keep looking strange.
okay.
I do it very slow before her so she knows what to do. And then say in Indian, It's for your protection.
I answer then and do what he does.
Okay. So is everybody like putting a wet cloth in front of their mouth then, pretty much? So Mikomato is, Bliss is, Abigail is. So
I
okay.
follow as well.
All right.
Oh shit!
I follow you deep sea, baby. We're
Uh,
gonna get copyright.
Oh, no.
Strong
That's not
because
good enough.
of
No,
this.
That actually requires us to sing well.
Yeah, point taken. Okay. So, if you want to run into the mines, at this point, I will say that the smoke isn't as bad and you can kind of keep low because you know about the smoke. Plus, in addition to that, adding the wet cloth to your face, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna like have you guys roll like 20 vigor rolls for the entire trip. But
Just 19.
exactly. I would say because you have to go through 3 rooms, quote unquote, in order to get to the final like room where the elevator down is. I would say I'm gonna make you guys roll 3 vigor rolls with a +2 because you have the wet mask in front of your face. And I'm gonna see. Yeah, okay. And this is also against fatigue, so I think Mikomato gets a -1 on that, right? From his.
Aelin.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm not sure.
Is that against
haven't looked
fatigue? I am quickly.
It was vigor rolls, I think.
It is a vigor
but-
roll.
So but I'm not sure. I don't have it here.
I am quickly going to look that up. In the meantime, you guys can roll your your first vigor rolls with a +2. Aelin.
Yes, that's the
Aelin.
one I'm exploding on. That's the one I'm exploding on.
The minor version of the hindrance means you subtract 1 from any roll made to resist fatigue from any source, and this is against fatigue, so it's at a -1 for you. So
Okay.
+2, -1.
+1.
Yeah, exactly.
And what do
Mine
we need
is
to get
8.
to
You
to
succeed.
succeed?
You succeed on a 4, pretty much.
Yeah. So my first is just succeeded.
Yeah, exactly. So
Thanks to
Bliss succeeds, Abigail succeeds,
Whoa.
Mikomato succeeds.
my second
Bli-
one succeeds. And
I
then the
think Bliss
third-
did Bliss just roll 4 of them?
Yeah, I didn't know if I already rolled 3, but they all 4 succeed.
Yeah, indeed. Mikomato is 3 successes. Blaze has 3 successes. Abigail has 1, 2, 3 successes.
Okay.
And then I just need Annie's rolls, right? I think.
Right. Yep.
So vigor roll +2, pretty much.
Does the fox also?
Yeah, your
do
fox
the-
also has to do them, and he doesn't have a cloth in front of his mouth.
No, I
Uh,
and
That's fine.
Unless you can kind of like, you can probably fabricate something actually, maybe. And he's a lot
Yeah.
lower to the ground. You know, you can add the +2 just cause.
so it's a vigor roll.
Yeah, vigor roll +2 for your fox. So Annie, that's 5, 4, and 6, so that's fine too. Nice.
So you need to roll snake eyes.
Shit, my fox is dead.
No, your fox on the. First of all, you can spend bennies to reroll it for him if you want to.
Fox gets.
Does he
cancer.
also have 3 bennies? Or is my
No,
benny?
it's your. That would be your bennies. You would be spending your bunny. I would allow you to spend your bunnies. Bennies. Oh my god, I can.
Spend the bunny.
To
Spend
be
the bunny.
honest, I
Here.
think the fox would like the bunny.
Yeah, probably. Spend
that's
the
bad.
benny for your fox. So that's 6. So that's 1
One.
success.
God, really?
Yeah,
Failing them.
that's the downside of not being. Yes, spend all of your bennies on your fox.
Ooh! Oh,
That
that one explodes.
That one explodes. Yeah, that's true.
So that's an 8.
Why doesn't
That's
it
a 10.
explode automatically?
Probably
It's for the-
because she rolled with the dice on the bottom, I think, and then
And it's-
7. All right,
Yeah.
so now you're fine. So your fox is fine. So everybody's fine, pretty much. So you guys can kind of like move through. You see the first room, the second room, where there were a couple of guards stationed. That I think one of them didn't make it through the entire thing, and then you go to the third room where you see the actual elevator down. You also see that they had like a little bit of a camp set up with like some lights. The lights are still on, but you know everybody who was there and didn't come out died. And you also notice that there is a like a little chute that seems to lead outside that seems to have collapsed, which used to be the air vent for this mine.
Ah.
Aren't we lucky?
Yes, I totally didn't bullshit that. Like,
Oh,
I legitimately
now we're
did not
lucky.
know that mines had like air chutes.
Otherwise, we should have found that air chute.
Air chute and
Yeah.
blocked it, but it's fine.
Yeah, when it was smoking out of the top of.
Exactly. So yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys reached the last kind of like part of this mine. So you see the elevator going down. You do notice that it seems to be a system where you actually have to like pull a wheel, so like turn a wheel in order to have it like ascend or descend. So you do have to activate it yourself, quote unquote. And other than that, it's just it's a mine. There's a couple of like small corridors that are like where they seem to be mining. You still see a couple of pickaxes on the ground, stuff like that.
We should call health inspection. This is not healthy.
Not safe.
Not safe.
I'm actually quickly gonna check something. Are there people that have a D6 in notice or more?
Yes,
Yes.
I do.
All right, so everybody that has a D6 in notice can make a notice roll for me.
Oh, I have one.
A D6 or higher. If it's higher, it's fine too.
I noticed nothing.
Why the +2?
Yeah, no, there's no +2.
Wait.
That's probably still from the previous roll.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Mikamato and Bliss, the two of you also noticed that like it's a little bit tucked away, but there's like a table that was thrown over at a certain point in time. And you actually notice that there seem to be some plans of the mine that used to be on that table. Specifically, like the setup that you guys went through, and then like the slight setup if you go down the elevator.
If Bliss doesn't do anything, I take them with us.
Okay. Can you, out of
yeah.
sheer curiosity, you can read English, right? This is not me being an asshole. This is me legitimately asking if Mikamato can read English.
It's a map, so...
It's a map, but there's also like a couple of small things written next to it. So I'm just out of curiosity. You're still going to get the information, though, Gary. I'm legitimately just curious.
I'm illiterate, so no.
Ah, okay. You can't read. Okay, no, it's good to know. But pretty much the moment you pick up the map, what you would notice is you would just notice a like drawing of the mine that you've been through. And then you would notice that going with the elevator, there's 3 like levels of mines. So you can like go down to the -1, -2, -3, so to speak. So you'd still notice that. But yeah.
I give it to Bliss. You can read.
I can read.
I hope so. Reading the map, I mean, to be fair, at -1, it seems to say that they're still working there and that there's still, works on 2 sides. There's still 2 corridors that they're carving out. The second one, it says collapsed. So the second level is collapsed. And then the third level is the same as the first one. They're still working on that, but they're apparently spending a little bit more resources on that. And they're also talking about how they need to reinforce some of the beams that are standing there to make sure that it doesn't collapse in on them.
Okay, I relay that information to the group, and I start to give Mikamato Reading lesson.
You need that.
This is an A.
This
I
is a
look to-
1.
I look to
Two.
Mikamoto and put my shoulders in the air.
Okay.
So what are you guys doing?
We go down.
So I say the first one is still working, the -1. The second one is collapsed according to this plan. And in the third level, they are also still working.
Let's go down
Okay.
2.
the
Hmm.
river.
Oh, Christ.
Okay. So, you guys, I mean, to be fair, amongst, the 5 of you, it's easy enough to, like, start turning it. You do notice that it's, it seems to be slightly jammed, the wheel of the elevator, so it's not easy to pull it, but it's easy enough for, like, with 2 or 3 of you, you can, like, easily enough turn it and start descending down. So, do you just go down to -1? Do you go down to -2, -3? What do you want to do?
Go to 3.
Well, first
Start with one?
-1.
It
Yeah.
starts with 1.
Okay, sure. So,
Although no, in Indian culture we Native American culture we first start with the lowest.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
Just didn't pull that out of my ass.
so is it -1 or -3 now?
-3 then, because we wouldn't want to anger the Native American god.
You already did, but
Oh god. Sorry. Okay, so pretty much you start going down. It is really fucking dark in here. So if you want to light up
I
some
cast
lights.
dancing lights.
I have a lantern. So,
I think that's
I
a
have
different
dark
system, mate.
vision.
Different
Yes.
game, sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I have
a
dark
lantern.
vision, 60 feet.
No, you don't. I'm pretty sure you don't.
I cast light.
Do you now?
What light?
I light up the lantern.
Okay.
I have a
Yeah.
lantern, so
Okay. So pretty much you start going down. At a certain point in time, you do see the -1. You see a small corridor that seems to lead ahead. Can't really see what's at the end yet. Oh my god, English. You keep turning the wheel. At a certain point in time, you do indeed go to -2, and you immediately, pretty much with the lanterns, if you shine in, you do see that the collapse wasn't that deep. Actually, it seems to have really just completely collapsed in on itself. There's a lot of rocks there, and they're just blocking off passage to the rest of that floor. And then keep going. You end up at -3, which seems to be a relatively short corridor that then leads into a larger room that you can go into if you want to.
Okay. Is there any sound or light coming in a second?
Make a notice check. Not that you know.
Let me spend a penny on that.
Okay. Go for it.
please explode.
Yes.
Yes, he exploded. You do hear some degree of movement a little further
Aha.
inside the specific room. Specifically inside the room.
Okay.
Was there like anything
whisper-
else on the map for this floor
Nope.
besides the room?
Nope. Not really. Just that room leads into like a couple of small corridors that then not even full corridors yet. They're still mining there in that room specifically, so
Okay.
I whisper to my companions, we should burst in and subdue them.
Did everyone hear that, or is it just
Nope.
me?
No, missed half of it.
Oh, fuck. I think that there is someone in there. We should subdue them. Let me power up every one of us before we go in.
Okay.
Then
I would like to cast Boost Trait on everyone
Alright.
except Blaze.
Oh.
Oh, he's doing his bullshit again. It's not helping people. It's not helping. It's all
Luckily, I can
a scheme.
reroll.
6. Alright, cool.
So everyone that wants can up their fighting or shooting by 1 die
okay.
for 5 rounds.
Okay.
Okay, so because of that, I will click on the correct button first of all, and then share this.
Just for one
Ooh.
round, or was it more?
5 rounds.
So we get 5 rounds long.
An increase to either your fighting or your shooting, your pick.
Okay.
Except Blaze.
You just,
I don't believe in pyramid schemes.
You want to keep mentioning that, don't you?
I closed the map.
I'll reshare it then. Hold up. Oh, wait, yeah, I should...
I assume that Mikomato translate everything. To me.
Yeah, automatically.
Are
Just
we
say that
on the bottom?
Yes, I was about to put you people there. Also, I might have forgotten to put a grid there, so I might have to do that in a second.
Where are we?
You're at the bottom. So the little square at the bottom of the map is pretty much the elevator itself, with then in the center the wheel that you can pull pretty much.
Okay.
So I will put everybody there. Oh, I did put the... Cool.
Oh, Foxy. He's there also. Can he sit on my shoulder?
He's pretty small, right? Yeah, sure.
I can't track him.
So pretty much like the middle top square is where you can enter and exit the elevator. It's like a small door that you have to open. Like, you know, those little sliding doors, like from the old movies. Like, it's pretty much that kind of a door that you have to open.
Mm-hmm.
So that you can go through there. So how far do those lanterns of you people shine out of curiosity?
Oh wait, I have to look up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the lantern.
You do like your long passageways, right?
Yes.
Yes. To be fair to mine, I feel like it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not
Like-
branch mining like in Minecraft.
No, that's true. That's true. I'm not the best map maker. I'm going to be the first one to admit that. Still working on that.
I'm looking for the lantern.
Triangles now.
I
What?
didn't find.
You're using triangles now.
Hey, improvements.
Yeah.
I'm trying, okay? I'm trying.
I don't want to. be
I
a
can't
bitch,
find
but-
Nah, it's fine. Honestly, this is something I know that I have to work on, but it's like my least favorite part of tabletop RPGs is like making maps. Gotta be honest. So, did you guys find the
No,
elimination?
I can't really.
Doesn't really say.
No.
I'm also having trouble with the PDF that doesn't load.
Oh, that's
I have
great.
Finding the PDF.
Gear and goods. Let
Let's
me
just
quickly see lantern.
Let me guide.
Let me guide you. Yes. Oh god, all of the Dungeons and Dragons references. Huh. Doesn't actually say. So I'll just say, like, if you get through halfway through the corridor, you'd be able to like actually look into the room. I'll say. I'll just do it like that at that point. So who's like what? Let's make another Dungeons and Dragons reference. What's the marching order?
I'm first
can't,
without light.
I
Okay.
can't move my fox.
Really? Oh god.
Yeah.
Well, you know
I
what?
trust in the gods to lead me to the correct place.
Okay.
I follow. I follow you.
I know. I know.
Follow behind that.
Can you move the fox now?
Yes.
Yes, perfect.
No.
Okay.
No, yeah, I can.
Okay, perfect.
Don't mess with my fox. Stop it.
So Mikamata is going up front, and then who's coming behind him and who's taking up the rear? Or
I'm
someone...
taking up the rear.
Okay,
My fox is on my shoulder, by
okay.
the way.
I assumed so.
Oh yeah.
Blaze and Annie, what are you two doing? Front, back,
I'm
left, right?
Somewhere in the back. Somewhere in the back.
Somewhere in the back. I'm just staying back there permanently, not interfering with this entire thing.
Wait. The Indians have to do it again?
Yes, you're the front loaders.
Stupid Americans.
Yes.
With this kind of shape, the front loaders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, actually, yeah, you
no,
can.
and then that white line. What the fuck?
It's perfect, isn't it? So I'm going to quickly move you guys a little bit because I can do that.
Oh shit.
Okay. As soon as we pass the half, yes. As soon as
We are
we
gone
pass
now?
here, I want to cast Arcane Protection on Mikamata.
Okay. So what does that do again?
You get a -2 to affect the character.
To effects that try to hit the character. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Small question.
Yes.
Can I cast Beast Bond on my fox again? And
Yeah,
let
sure.
him go further?
What's the casting time on that?
I have to look that up.
Wasn't that like a minute? I seem to remember that.
Thought-
Beast Friend. 10 minutes duration.
Wow. Looking
Do
at a
you
PDF.
also
minutes.
hear Bliss falling away constantly?
Every now and again, yeah.
Shit.
10
I need to
10
speak louder.
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
It's the casting time that I need, not the duration.
Oh,
Beast Friend.
then I have to
Oh, it
look
doesn't
that up.
say it. Okay, then it'll just be an action. Okay, fine. I thought there was like a casting time for some weird reason. Alright, never mind.
Lars,
So,
it's a -4 to hit Mikamata.
-4 to hit? Oh, right, because you raised.
Raised.
God, I hate you.
I'm basically almost unhittable.
Yeah, pretty much. This is gonna be fun. Alright, so as you kind of get like halfway and then the fox goes ahead a little bit. Oh, I still have everybody selected for some weird reason. Aha, better. So the fox goes ahead a little bit. You actually hear like this at which point you see like the first kind of humanoid figure that like stands at the edge of the corridor, and then you like shine your light on it, and you notice that like his clothes are pretty much completely what the fuck just happened?
Who's doing that? Stop it.
Someone is exploding.
Okay, apparently I accidentally rolled like 36 d4 and I don't know how or why. Okay then, that scared the living crap out of me. What the fuck? What was I saying? Yeah, so you see this like person with these like completely tattered clothes, and you actually know the first thing that you notice, however, is the eyes are completely white. There's no pupil, there's no iris, it's just like looking completely blank. At which point it like looks.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna.
That's certainly not a pony.
I call my fox back.
At which point it's just like. And you notice that there's a lot of activity in that room all of a sudden.
Oh shit.
Hey, and now that if I do this, it should add everything without too much trouble.
Should we go to -1, guys?
You can still try. As you
That's
see,
Perfect idea.
as you see, like this large group of just undead that's like slouching, walking, and all of a slouching stops, looks at you, and all of them start running into the corridor.
Fuck.
So, I'm gonna deal initiative.
Yeah,
I call my fox
rolling.
back.
Not rolling initiative. And that's how can we see that again? It's the
It's in the combat tracker.
combat tracker, yes.
Deal to all.
Walking Dead 1, Walking Dead 2.
Oh yeah.
No, we're in the wrong thing. We're apparently in another. We're not in Game of Thrones anymore, baby. We're in The Walking Dead.
Exactly.
And there's also a walking boss.
Yep.
What the fuck?
So you see, pretty much like you see about 8 of these like undead, and then there's a 9th one who's like a little larger, seems to have like more wounds on his face than the rest of his body, and that one seems to just look at you and seems a little tougher than the rest of them.